Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. We have Thor here today with us. A couple points I didn't want to make for any new players just might watching this. Building Thor, he's much like some other assassins like Bastet and Hunbats where you pretty much just build all physical power, of course penetration in there, and then maybe a Deathbringer at the end if you want. That's how they get all their damage, is through their abilities. He's not like a Bakasura, not like a Kali where, you know, he has a hit progression and he has abilities that strengthen his auto attacks, things like that. So he has none of that, so leading you to only go one way, and that's building physical power on your Thor to max your damage, if you want to go that, you know, full damage route. Now, playing Thor in Conquest, more than likely you're going to be playing as a jungler, so you definitely want to pick up Bumba's Mask and a Hand of Gods right out the gate. This will help you clear the buff camps, rather, with the Hand of Gods. Now, going to the boots, the same thing I mentioned before is you want to max out your physical power. No need for attack speed on Thor, honestly, so definitely going with Warrior Tabby. Yon's Wrath is definitely a core item for any physical ability-based god. So, if you're a warrior and you get most of your damage from abilities, you definitely want to pick up Yon's Wrath. Same for assassins. And if you are going to pick up a cooldown reduction item, the best bet is to pick it up somewhat early in the game so you can get the most use out of it. Now, moving into the next item, Shifter Shield. Shifter Shield is a really strong item for, again, for any ability-based physical gods out there. The passive is really good. Now, if you're above the 50% health threshold, you gain 20 extra physical power on top of your 40. That's 60 flat physical power on a non-stacking item, which is probably the highest for a non-stacking item. And of course, you get the extra protections. Since you are in the front lines, you know, you're in the team fights, you're going to be taking some damage, so you can never go wrong with the protections. Next, going into the Titan's Bane. Super strong passive, especially shredding any tanks, any bruisers out there. Also helps against objectives like towers and phoenixes, helps burn those things down as well. Now, the Magister's Blessing you can honestly fit pretty much anywhere after the Yon's Wrath. It's just kind of pick it up when or where you need it. If you don't need it until the end, then that's fine. If you need it instead of the Titan's Bane slot, or need it instead of the Shifter Shield slot, then go ahead, pick it up there, and just continue with the rest of the items. Magister's Blessing is a really great defensive item to pick up on your frontline assassins, which typically are the ability-based assassins. Now, the way the Magister's Blessing works for Thor is like as soon as you ulti, and then you go into a team fight, right away people are going to try to silence you or stun you out, and just kind of cancel your whole flow of abilities. So you don't want that to happen. So Magister's Blessing will help be immune. If I hit the right button, there we go. Help you immune for 1 hard CC. Now the biggest thing is when you go to do your 3, automatically you cannot be knocked up. If you look at the tooltip, you cannot be knocked up, but that doesn't mean you can't be silenced. You could be stunned, or you could be rooted. So if you don't want to be silenced while, you know, trying to get off your full duration of your 3, the Magister's Blessing is going to help, you know, protect you from that. And then you can go back, sell Bumba's Mask. You can sell Bumba's Mask whenever you see fit, like mid to late game, something like that. And then you can go ahead and pick up Deathbringer if you really want to, just to, you know, really high physical power. And in between your abilities, you throw out a couple basic attacks maybe, and you have, you know, 20% crit chance that if you do crit, you can be hit like really hard. Now, there are a few optional items that you can pick up. You can, if you want to go into a stack item for like Conquest or whatever, you can go into the, where is it? The Transcendence? Yeah, you can go into Transcendence if you want to, like mid to late game, or probably instead of the Shifter Shield, you could pick up Transcendence if you want the extra mana and physical power. Something like that if you really want to, but also other defensive items, you could probably go into Runeforge Hammer as, you know, one of your extra defensive slots instead of like Magi's, or, you know, instead of the Bumba's Mask slot after, you know, end game, something like that. Now going into actives, actives are always situational. One that you can never go wrong picking up with is Greater Purification Beads. Of course, in your Conquest, you definitely want to have, you know, Hand of Gods, build it up to Fist or Wrath, whichever one you prefer. So Or if you want to be a little bit more team fight oriented, you can go to a creep and curse. So as soon as you dunk down, you can pop this, and allows you to get closer to your enemies if you can't land your stun with your 2 or something like that. So that pretty much wraps it up for the build video. Hope this was helpful for any new people playing Thor or just Smite in general. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Check out more builds in my super build playlist on my channel, and peace.